Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Why do we call it the YouTube channel? I stole that from Jack. We're going to be going through a Sunday reset today. So it's obviously Sunday. We're going through our usual routine to kind of set ourselves up for the week. And it generally looks the same every single week for us, with a few extra bits and bobs this week.
You should see what I got Kayla for our 2-year anniversary.
It's actually our 2-year anniversary tomorrow, which is really fucking cute.
Everyone needs to know I'm the best boyfriend ever.
He wrote a book for me. He's like a full-on author now.
There's only one spelling mistake as well.
Yeah, he's a little bit illiterate, but it's pretty fucking cute. It made me cry when I read it.
Yeah. You're just that good.
We're going to go through a Sunday reset, so you would have seen already done check-ins. Every single Sunday, both of us check in with our coach, which is the same coach, Jason. So we'll go through check-in photos, and then obviously now that the goal is to compete this year, go through some rounds of posing as well, getting used to it, just practicing. I had my second posing lesson last week, so we tweaked a few things. She gave me some homework to work on and whatnot. So just kind of running through that, which you would have seen. I'm very fucking happy with how I'm looking, like I cannot lie. I'm very shook with the physique I'm presenting at the moment. Literally was saying to Jackson after when I looked at my photos or like my videos from posing, I'm like, I can't believe that that's actually my physique, the one I've built, the one I've put blood, sweat and tears in. It's just wild. Did my check-in photos, did my check-in form as well. Generally check-ins I feel like at the moment, they're usually pretty short and sweet. Like every single week looks the fucking same for me. Like I do my training, I do my nutrition, I do my steps, I do my cardio. There's never really a lot of challenges at the moment. I wouldn't say never because Christmas time there was quite a few, but as of late, like there hasn't been many challenges. I'd say we're a pretty quiet season of life as well. However, I do have a hens weekend coming up this weekend and we're traveling to Byron Bay. So what I did ask for a little bit of feedback on and just from like help with recommendation stuff for my coach is just kind of how to navigate nutrition, because I'm currently in a mini cut and this is the last week of the mini cut as well. So just wanted to see like how I'm best going to navigate it. I'm going to bring some protein powder with me. I'm going to see if there's like a Woolies or a Coles nearby where we're staying, because we're staying in like cabins. If there's like one of those nearby where I can get like pre-made meals that I can just chuck in a microwave, if we have a microwave. I'm actually not even sure about that. And then the dinners are out and set menus every single night. So I just said like, look, like what's the best way to navigate this? You know, if it's like one meal out, like kind of easy to navigate, like I would just bank a few calories, but considering it's 3 nights out, it's all like shared menus. Like I don't think I can actually order my own food. So just wanted to get a little bit more advice, a little bit more recommendations from him just to see how we navigate it. We'll see and hear feedback on that tomorrow when he looks over my check-in form, but otherwise pretty happy with it. We started the mini cut when we were in Bali, so this is now the end of the 3rd week. When I weighed myself when we first got back from Bali, literally like the day we arrived, I was just like curious where's my weight sitting at. It was at 61, which is only 1 kilo up since we left Bali, which I was pretty surprised about, not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be up a little bit more, just considering like the travels, digestion. Like for me generally, every single time I've traveled, like digestion always gets absolutely swamped. Like, flying always makes me really, really bloated and uncomfortable, and also just the different foods we're having. Like we had a few more meals out and whatnot, so I just was very surprised that it was only up 1 kilo. That was 3 weeks ago. I'm now down to 58.3, and my weight has been very, very stable the last pretty much throughout the whole mini cut, which I'm very surprised about, because normally my weight fluctuates like an actual motherfucker. Like it's normally so up and down, whereas it'll hold steady for like 3 to 4 days the same weight, and then it'll drop, and then it'll hold steady for 3 to 4 days, and then it'll drop. So pretty fucking cool, pretty happy about that. I feel a lot leaner as well. Like I'd say in this last week I've like looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, whoa, she's got abs again. There's a lot more lines coming through again. My shoulder veins, striations, all the things are coming through again. So it's done its thing, it's done its work. Next week when the mini cut is over, we'll be jumping back into the build before prep begins. But yeah, that's pretty much a bit of a spiel on check-in. So what have we got on for today? We're going to go down to the beach for a walk, and then we're meeting up with a friend of ours for like coffee and for brekkie. So I'm not going to eat before I go. I've just had a coffee, but I'll have eggs on toast while I'm at brekkie because it's quite easy for me to fit in. We're going to go grocery shop for the week, Then we got a meal prep, and then I do have a little bit of work to get done as well, and then like just overall like tidying up the house. So we'll kind of bring you along for that. Yesterday I did a bit of a deep clean of the house. You know, when you're just like in one of those moods to fucking clean. That's how I know I'm like becoming an adult. But clean the mirrors, clean the floors, clean the kitchen, did all that. So it's kind of nice going into a Sunday like kind of already ahead with like a clean house. Huge slays. But that's pretty much everything for today. And we also got these chairs for our little podcast nook, which is super exciting. It's actually Jackson's doing, like he actually picked these out, which I was very proud of. We've got the chairs now. That's from the coffee table that we've just moved over because it comes as like a 2-piece set, so like we can use that there. We got to go get a couple like plants, some lamps and things like that, because that plant's just been literally fanging its way around the whole apartment at the moment because we don't have any other ones, to make it like look nicer and a little bit more like lived in. Because the one thing, like I love all this furniture, I love the colors of it, it just like it's a little bit bland, so we need some plants and color to just like spruce it up a little bit more. So we're going to do a Kmart shop as well when we do our groceries, which we all fucking love. So that's that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what the Sunday is going to be looking like. So come along, hope you enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, do all the things, and I'll probably see you when we are at the beach walking. Back from shopping, and we bought so much stuff. We used to have a massive, this ugly ass cord. It's giving snake on the floor because we didn't have a power board, but now it's such a little thing. Like we're such adults, honestly. Like that just looks so much better already. And then obviously got our groceries. We got this little poof, and then plant number 1, plant number 2, which is probably not going to go there. That'll probably be where the lamp goes, but we did well with this shop, and now we're going to put it together. Grocery haul. We literally buy the same groceries every fucking week. It does not change, or has not changed, because we're both eating in diet phases right now, and we eat the same thing basically every single day for no other reason other than convenience. And we actually like what our food is like, so it's like, why fix something that's not broken sort of vibes. So very standard. We've got our Coke Zeros because we're fucking addicted. Boring household shit because adults. Bought every last cucumber there was in the shopping centre. So for me, my go-to meals has literally been the exact same this entire deficit phase. Oats for brekkie, then for my lunch has been chicken, rice, and these salad bags. The Asian style noodle salad. These are the lowest calorie salad bags you can get because they obviously come with like sauces and whatnot. So this is the lowest calorie one you can get. And I usually do half a bag each meal. So I do half the bag, pour half the sauce, pour half the noodles for one meal, and then I'll do the rest for the next meal the next day. They do come with like more calories obviously like than just getting like normal salad, but I like the taste of it. I get at least 150 grams of salad in my lunch, so I'm like, I'd rather save a bit of calories for the sauce and use that, and then obviously when the time comes where that's gonna have to change, I'm willing to change it. But for now, my calories aren't low where I don't need to make that sacrifice just yet. Then for dinners, I've been having chicken again. I was doing steaks, but just last week there was no steaks left at the shop, so I've just been copying the chicken. With that, avocado, spud-like potatoes, and then tomato and cucumber. Absolute favorite meal for dinner. What I like about that dinner as well, because it's a little bit more like single ingredient, I can adjust things if I need to. So generally on the days where I have a training session and I have, say, like a crumpet as a pre-training snack, I will have less potatoes on that day, so it's a little bit more versatile. Whereas on the days when I'm not having a crumpet, I can afford to have more of the potatoes because I'm not having the crumpet, if that makes sense. So that's why I like keeping that for dinner, because I can make those adjustments if I need to. That's pretty much been the rotation every single day, and then obviously the Ninja Creamy at night time, which
for clothes and food.
yeah. I fucking hate the smell of vinegar though.
Really?
When mums first started using vinegar at home, I was like, what the fuck is this? There's meal prep chicken. So for my chicken, I'm having them for both dinner and lunch. This is leftover chicken from the other day. No idea how much it is, but I'm going to be putting it with the Nando seasoning. I've never tried, oh no, I have actually tried the garlic one. We had the smoky barbecue the other night when we made pizzas and that was mad, but there's not a lot left, so I'm going to So we're going to mix it with the garlic and see how that goes, just purely for the fact that it's flavor, and we want some flavor. So you can join me cutting up some fucking gross chicken breast. That's normally Jackson's job, but he stitched me up.
I'll try and win. You just have to be okay with me doing the challenges and pretending to fall in love with someone.
Fucking no way.
What about married at first sight? I feel like there will be less like jealousy.
No, but then you have a wedding before we get to have a wedding. I don't want you to have a wedding without me.
Survivor?
Well, do you have to kiss anyone?
I don't think so.
Sure. I'm basically just going to dice all this chicken, these 2 bags, see how much that is weighed out raw, and then just divide that by however many meals I need. I think I've tracked either 150 or 200 grams per day of chicken for each meal, so just whatever that lands out to be, and if it means I need to get more in a couple of days' time, I will. With the hens I'm going to on the weekend, so I had a little stalk of the place that we're staying at. It does have a kitchen in the cabins, I'm 95% sure. So I'm probably just going to make my meals and take them with me, at least like lunch. And then I'll buy like oats while I'm there and like berries and chocolate so I can have that for my brekkie. But lunch-wise, I'll probably just do something similar, like just make a bunch of chicken and rice for lunch, buy salad bags while I'm there because there's Woolies nearby, and then that way I can just chuck it on the day. And I'll just need that sorted for, I think, Thursday lunch. I'll need that sorted for Friday lunch, Saturday lunch, potentially even Sunday lunch as well. So I'll just make like 4 containers worth. Have that ready, buy some oats for the 4 mornings, or no, just the 3 mornings so I'll eat before I go on the Thursday, and then dinner will all be out. So should be fine to kind of have that sorted. I will obviously communicate that again with my coach tomorrow based on just what he says in the check-in as well. A lot of the times when people go on holidays or go away, like there is obviously a little bit of friction to do that. Like I understand because it's obviously a little bit more work, but like at the same time, don't be the one that then sits there complaining that you haven't seen the results that you want, or like you haven't seen the progress that you want when you're actually not willing to do what's required to get there. So it's like I could sit here and fucking having a sook like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to eat how I normally want, like I'm not gonna see progress, or I can just go out of my way to do a little bit of preparation, do a little bit of research, and then I'm like, okay, I know exactly what I need to do going into it. It's not that big of a deal. It's like a little bit of preparation, a little bit of time and effort into it. You'd be surprised with what you can actually do when you're not in your usual environment. Same for like gyms as well. Like I looked at what gyms are close by so I can get at least 1 training session in because I've got 5 to do and I don't have 5 days before we leave to get them done. Bob's your uncle, go for some walks, get my steppies in, do all my cardio before I go as well. I'm meant to do like 3 20-minute cardio sessions, but I've just been splitting it up into 2 30-minute just because it's a little bit easier in terms of time management wise to get it done across 2 days rather than 3 days at the moment. So I'll do cardio probably tomorrow and Tuesday, and then that's my cardio done for the week, so I don't have to worry about that while I'm away. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to be navigating this whole week, which is pretty simple. It's pretty much the same thing, just adjustments for the weekend. So yeah. No, we're running out of battery. You fucking motherfucker, it just turned off. I think this is a kilo of chicken though.
Is it mine or yours?
Mine. Maybe I can just lift it up. Who's going home?
Oh, the hairdresser.
Oh!
I like him.
Wow. That's fucking brutal. Chicken looks slay AF. What we noticed with this air fryer, because it takes longer to cook, we think it's going to cook it better. It just doesn't take as long. It just doesn't go as quick. But we reckon it cooks it better because it's taking a little bit longer. I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you use my onesie?
Because I couldn't undo the thing underneath it and I couldn't be fucked.
I can just do it for you.
crusher or cutter. Get into it. Slay. How good, chippies. We are just about to make dinner now. I haven't seen you since I think I did the washing maybe. This afternoon has looked like just pure chill on the lounge, like literally Sunday siesta, as Jackson likes to call it. Forcefully. Done pretty much everything we need to today. Did a little bit of work on the lounge. That was just to get ahead for next week. In terms of like anything else I really do on a Sunday, that's really it. It's a matter of preparing the food, getting that organized, doing our grocery shop, cleaning up the house now that we are #adults. But in terms of like scheduling and things like that, because I know I've done a video in the past where I've done like my Google Calendar and whatnot. Now that, since being fully online, now that my schedule is very, I'd say more consistent, like not necessarily scheduling sessions anymore, and my week to week sort of foundations are very much the same, and if there's extra bits and bobs, I'll add them in. But at the moment, like my weekly calendar is on like a consistent rotation. I've done most of the scheduling for this week just around being away on the weekend over the last couple of weeks. So everything's pretty much ready to go. It's just a matter of doing the thing now. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, and this is pretty much a chill Sunday in the life. Posing, check-ins, food shop, eating. Jackson struggling to get this off.
It's stuck.
Well, why did you break it?
I didn't mean to.
He needs his muscle mummy. I think it was shit. Anyway, see ya. We got it. Any last words?
Put vinegar in your washing detergent and it will make your clothes no longer stinky.
That's a hack if your man does the jits. Or it's just a smelly man. Anyway, ciao.